Have you ever heard of a forbidden prayer? A prayer so powerful it was kept hidden for centuries. It's called the Forbidden Lord's Prayer. And it's said that when spoken with true faith, it can transform your life. But first, let me explain why you're here today. If you're watching this, perhaps something in your life isn't working as it should. You may be battling financial struggles, feeling the weight of debt, or caught in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Despite working hard every day, the bills keep piling up, and the feeling of being stuck can be overwhelming. Maybe you're tired of hoping for a way out, and you wonder if there's anything that can break this chain of hardship. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. I, too, once stood in your shoes, feeling helpless, wondering if things would ever get better. I understand the frustration of putting on a smile for others, while inside, you're crying out for help. But one day, at my lowest point, I came across this prayer. A friend of mine from Houston shared it with me, saying that it was a powerful prayer that had been hidden for a reason. It carried the energy of pure faith. At first, I doubted. But with nothing left to lose, I decided to give it a try. I turned off the lights, closed my eyes, and read it slowly. As I spoke the words, a strange warmth filled my heart, and a sense of peace washed over me. The next day, an email arrived. A company I had applied to months ago invited me for an interview. And then, a week later, a tax refund I had forgotten about appeared in my bank account. Little by little, things began to change. The universe began responding to my faith, and doors that once seemed closed slowly started to open. This prayer isn't magic. It's the power of belief in action. When you align your thoughts, words, and faith, the impossible becomes possible. I don't know where you are right now. Maybe you're in your apartment in New York, driving to work in California, or sitting quietly in your living room. But wherever you are, know this faith knows no boundaries. It doesn't matter where you are physically. All that matters is that you open your heart. You may think, I've prayed before, and nothing happened. I understand. I've said the same thing, too. But sometimes, it's not about the words we speak. It's about how we believe. We often pray with doubt, unsure if anything will change. When we ask, God, please help me, there's often a part of us that still wonders, what if nothing changes? That tiny seed of doubt can block the very miracle that's already waiting for us. The prayer you are about to hear, the Forbidden Lord's Prayer, is not just a set of words. It's a sacred energy that connects you to the source of abundance and peace. When you speak it, you are not just asking, you are activating your faith and signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. Ask yourself, how long has it been since you truly believed that things could change? Maybe today is the day you start believing again. Miracles don't always come from outside. They start when you decide to believe that God is still at work in your life, even when you can't see it yet. Before you hear the prayer, take a deep breath. Let your body relax and feel the air filling your lungs. For just a moment, let go of all the stress and worry that weighs on you. Whisper to yourself, I believe that something good is coming my way. This simple statement, when said with true belief, can open doors you never imagined. Life, especially in today's fast-paced world, can feel overwhelming. The pressure of work, family, and responsibilities can cloud our vision. But in the midst of it all, remember that God has never left you. He's always there, waiting for you to pause, listen, and open your heart to receive His blessings. When you say this prayer, don't just speak it with your mouth. Let it resonate deep within you. Feel each word as it fills your spirit, bringing light and transformation to your work, your finances, your family, and your soul. Let go of the thoughts of debt and hardship, and instead, focus on the outcome: peace, freedom, and happiness. God hears not just the words you say, but the deepest desires of your heart. You may wonder, is this real? Can things really change? I can't answer that for you. But I can tell you this. I have seen people's lives change through faith alone. And if it can happen for them, it can happen for you too. Right now, you have a choice. You can scroll past and forget what you've heard, or you can pause, listen, and allow faith to guide you. Just a few minutes, just one small act of faith, and your life could take a new direction. Before we pray together, I invite you to take another step. If this message has touched your heart, if you're ready to walk this path of faith, abundance, and peace, subscribe to the Bond with God channel. There, we pray together, share messages from Scripture, and strengthen the faith we often forget. There's no coincidence here. Maybe God has brought you here today for a reason. When you click that subscribe button, you're not just joining a channel, you're stepping into a community of believers who support one another and walk together toward light and miracles. And who knows, maybe today, your life will begin to change. So, believe, open your heart, and let the Forbidden Lord's Prayer guide you toward a new beginning, a life filled with peace, abundance, and miracles, all starting with the faith you choose to embrace today. Part 2. The Hidden Power. There are ordinary prayers, and then there are prayers that hold the power to shift your entire life. When you speak the right words with the right heart and true faith, the energy of the universe begins to move in your favor. That is the hidden power of the Forbidden Lord's Prayer. This isn't just a prayer. It's a message passed down through ancient times, one that was kept secret because humanity wasn't believed to be ready for its transformative power. But now, here you are. You've found this prayer, and that means you're ready to receive the blessings it can bring into your life. Think about your current situation. Have you ever felt as though something invisible is holding you back? You work tirelessly, yet no doors open. You apply for job after job, but you hear nothing in return. Money slips away faster than you can earn it, and no matter what you try, it feels as though you're stuck in a cycle of never-ending struggle. But what if it's not just coincidence? What if negative energies like fear, doubt, and lack of faith are blocking the blessings that are meant for you? The Forbidden Lord's Prayer helps break through these barriers. Each word you speak is like an arrow piercing the darkness, creating space for light, opportunity, and blessings to flow into your life. Before you hear the prayer, I want you to prepare yourself. When you listen with a heart full of belief, the prayer becomes energy, not just words. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and picture a great golden door in front of you. That door represents all the opportunities you once thought were out of reach. Now, imagine that door beginning to open as you hear the words of this prayer. The light floods in, and you realize that the door was never locked. It only needed your touch, your faith, to open it wide. This is what the Forbidden Lord's Prayer brings. Not money falling from the sky, but the power of opportunity, direction, and a shift in your mindset. When you pray with faith, you begin to see possibilities that you couldn't see before. Some people ask me, can one prayer really change your life? And my answer is this: it's not the prayer itself that changes your life, but the faith you place in it. When you truly believe, you act differently, you speak differently, your entire perspective shifts, and this shift is what brings about change. I've witnessed people, even in the hardest of circumstances, people who had lost everything, find hope and restoration through the power of prayer and faith. I remember a woman from Dallas who struggled for 3 years to find stable work. Debt piled up, but she never missed a night speaking this prayer. 7 days later, she received a job interview, and a month after that, she had a new job with double the salary. She said the most significant change wasn't the money, it was her faith. I felt lifted out of the darkness, she told me. That is the power of true faith. When you believe with your heart, you open the door for miracles to enter your life. You might be wondering, but what if I've prayed before and nothing happened? Well, God is never silent. He is simply waiting for you to pray with an open heart, not out of fear or doubt. The Forbidden Lord's Prayer isn't about begging. It's about declaring, about letting God know you are ready to receive the abundance He's already preparing for you. Faith doesn't come from waiting for things to happen. It comes from knowing that what you've prayed for is already in motion, even if you can't see it yet. When you speak this prayer, believe that every door, financial, career, health, relationships, is opening for you. Trust that God is working behind the scenes, rearranging everything in your favor. And when you pray with that belief, everything starts to shift. The universe begins to work with you, not against you. I know it might seem difficult, but I want you to remember this. You didn't stumble upon this video by accident. You're here for a reason. God is sending you a sign, reminding you that He has never forgotten you. Wherever you are, whether in your small apartment, on the road, or sitting quietly at home, God is right beside you, waiting for you to say, I believe. When you say that, everything changes. New people will enter your life, new opportunities will appear, and unexpected blessings will come your way. That's not just luck. That's the result of your faith connecting with God's plan for your life. So before we pray together, I want you to do something simple but profound. Place your hand over your chest and feel your heartbeat. Each beat is a reminder that God is still giving you a chance, still here, still with you. Every breath you take is another opportunity for you to declare, I believe. Let that belief fill you as you listen to this prayer and let it resound deep within your soul. Don't just speak the words. Feel them, live them. Let them guide you to the life God is waiting to give you. When you're done, sit for a moment and let peace flow through you. That peace is the signal that energy is moving in your life. And as you continue to speak this prayer with faith, you'll start to see the miracles unfold. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to take the next step and join me on this journey of faith. Subscribe to the Bond with God channel so we can pray together, strengthen our faith, and receive the blessings God is preparing for us. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Let it be the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter filled with faith, prosperity, and peace. The Forbidden Lord's Prayer is not just a prayer, it's the key to unlocking a new path, one that leads to freedom, abundance, and the blessings God has already set aside for you. Trust in His timing, believe with all your heart, and watch as everything begins to change. Part 3. The prayer they never wanted you to hear. Have you ever felt like there's something holding you back? No matter how hard you try, you work, you pray, you hope, yet it feels like there are invisible walls surrounding your life, keeping you from the success and abundance you deserve. The doors to your dreams remain closed, and it seems like no matter what you do, nothing changes. If you've ever experienced this, what I'm about to share could be the key to unlocking everything you've been waiting for. You see, there's a prayer so powerful, so ancient, that it was hidden for centuries. Some believe it was kept secret because it gives the believer direct access to divine manifestation, the ability to call heaven's blessings into the material world. This prayer is called the Forbidden Lord's Prayer. At first, I didn't believe it either. How could a prayer be forbidden? But as I began to understand, I realized this prayer isn't just a set of words. It carries a divine energy, a vibration that awakens something deep within your spirit. When you speak this prayer, you're not begging for help. You're aligning yourself with God's abundance. You are declaring that you are ready to receive the blessings that have always been yours. Take a moment to breathe deeply and clear your mind. Think about the challenges you're facing, your finances, your job, your health. Let go of the fear and worry that have been holding you down. Now, imagine standing before a glowing door, one that has been locked for years. But tonight, with faith in your heart, that door is about to open. As you listen to this prayer, believe that the light will flood in, and you'll step into the opportunities you've longed for. This prayer isn't about magic, it's about faith, and faith is the key to transforming your life. God doesn't work through desperation, He works through belief. When you speak with faith, you're not asking for something new, you're claiming what's already been promised to you. You are aligning yourself with the divine flow of abundance, whether in finances, relationships, or opportunities. As you speak the words of the prayer, know that your life is being rewritten. Things are changing, even if you can't see it yet. Now, listen closely. This prayer is not just a ritual, it's a declaration. When you pray, you are declaring that you are open to receiving what God has already prepared for you. You may feel a warmth in your chest or a sudden peace in your heart. That is your faith awakening. Faith moves mountains, and when you speak these words, something in the unseen world begins to shift. But it's not enough to just pray. You must prepare for the miracles that are on their way. Look for the signs, the unexpected phone call, the job offer, the opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. Faith without action is only half alive. God, or whatever divine force you believe in, meets you halfway. When you move with faith, heaven moves with you. Some will forget about this prayer and return to fear and doubt. But for those of you who feel a spark of hope inside, I challenge you to continue. Say this prayer for 7 days. Each time you speak it, believe that your life is being transformed. As you do, you'll begin to notice signs that things are changing. New people will appear, opportunities will show up, and peace will return to your heart. That is proof that your faith is alive. If this message has touched you, if you feel ready to receive, I invite you to write "I receive" in the comments. This simple act is powerful because when you declare those words, you are telling the universe, I am ready, I believe, I receive. And as you do, watch the miracles unfold. Perhaps you'll wake up to an unexpected message, find money you had forgotten about, or feel an overwhelming sense of peace knowing that everything is about to change. God has already provided for you. His abundance is waiting for you to receive it. All He asks is that you believe. If you want to continue this journey of faith and receive daily prayers and reflections, subscribe to the Daily Jesus Message channel. Let this be your space of daily renewal and connection with divine abundance. Don't wait any longer. This is the night everything changes. Believe, act, and watch as your life transforms. Part 4. The shift has begun. Something changed the moment you spoke that prayer. Even if you can't see it yet, your surroundings are no longer the same. The energy around you has changed, and heaven has heard you. For so long, you may have been pushing, struggling, trying to make things happen by your own strength. But the instant those words left your lips, the weight began to lift. The grip of struggle started to loosen. You may not understand exactly how or why, but something invisible has already started moving in your favor. That's how faith works, quietly, invisibly, and powerfully. Yet, this is the moment when many people give up. They pray once, feel something shift, but then they fall back into fear and doubt, overwhelmed by the noise of the world. But faith is not a fleeting moment. It's a practice. It's not something you feel once, it's something you live every day. So, let me ask you, what if the miracle you've been waiting for is already on its way, but it's waiting for your consistency? What if the difference between an unanswered prayer and a miracle is not God's delay, but your hesitation to keep believing for the next 7 days? I encourage you to hold on to your faith like it's oxygen. Say the forbidden Lord's Prayer once every day. Speak it from your heart, not your fear. Don't rush through the words. Feel them. Let them vibrate through your soul. When you wake up, whisper it before checking your phone. And when you lie down at night, let it be the last thing your heart hears. Each repetition isn't empty, it's powerful. Every time you speak those words, you reinforce your connection to divine abundance. Each time, you are declaring, I am ready to receive, and I promise you this, if you commit fully, something inside you will change first, and then everything around you will follow. Take a moment to hear a story. A man from Florida, a single father working 2 jobs to make ends meet, contacted me after praying the forbidden Lord's Prayer every night for 7 days. He said, on the 3rd day, nothing happened. On the 4th, I began to doubt, but on the 5th, something inside me told me to keep going. By the 6th day, I woke up with a strange sense of peace. No extra money, no miracle email, just peace. That peace led me to make one phone call I'd been avoiding for months. That call opened up a new business opportunity. 2 weeks later, my entire situation changed. He said the prayer didn't just bring money, it brought back his faith. And faith opened the door. This is what happens when you keep believing long enough for God to move. The universe always responds to consistency. Faith is not a feeling, it's a decision. You don't have to feel strong to believe. You just need to choose to keep believing. There will be days when fear will whisper in your ear, telling you that nothing is happening, that you're wasting your time. When that voice comes, don't argue with it. Simply speak the prayer again, softly, but with certainty. Every time you choose faith over fear, you win. The enemy can't stand against faith, and soon, your reality will begin to reflect your belief. At first, you may notice small signs: a person offering help, a bill being delayed, a conversation that sparks a new opportunity. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations that you're on the right path. As you see these signs, thank God immediately. Gratitude multiplies blessings. The more thankful you are, the faster abundance flows. For the next 7 days, practice this simple ritual. Each morning, say the prayer once. Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Did you wake up today? Be grateful. Did you eat? Be grateful. Did you have a roof over your head? Be grateful. Gratitude turns what you have into enough and what you desire into reality. And don't keep this journey to yourself. Share it. If someone you love is struggling, send them this message. Let them know they're not alone. Because when 2 or more agree in faith, miracles multiply. If you can feel something shifting within you, a warmth, a sense of peace, or hope that wasn't there before, that's confirmation. God is saying, yes, this message is for you. Take it seriously. In 7 days, if you commit to this practice, you will not be the same. Your thoughts will lighten, Your words will carry power, and your life will begin to align with peace and abundance. But remember, this prayer isn't magic. It's a partnership. You pray, and then you act. When opportunities arise, move forward. Send that email, make that call, apply for that position. That's how faith becomes alive. Faith is motion, and motion attracts miracles. Every time you move in faith, heaven moves with you. Keep going, day after day, word after word. I know it may be hard to believe now, but think about this. You are still here. You've survived everything meant to break you. That means purpose still lives inside of you. You are not finished. You're being prepared. And this prayer, this moment, is part of that preparation. When you begin to believe again, the world will begin to believe in you. When you open your heart, divine favor will find its way in. Take another deep breath, relax, and feel the peace returning. That peace is your confirmation. It's God whispering, "You are safe, you are provided for, keep walking." If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to go deeper. Join me and thousands of others on this journey of faith and renewal. Subscribe to Daily Jesus Message for daily prayers and spiritual guidance that strengthen your faith, attract money, and remind you that God still works miracles. Don't let this be the last time you feed your spirit. Keep the fire of faith alive, because when faith becomes a habit, miracles become your lifestyle. This is only the beginning. The shift has already begun. Keep your heart open and your words alive, and watch as everything unfolds. Part 5. When the impossible starts to move. Have you ever woken up and sensed that something was different in the air? Maybe you couldn't explain it, but that heaviness you've been carrying around is suddenly lighter, and the worries that once kept you up at night don't seem as powerful. You breathe easier, and deep down, you know that something is shifting in your life. That is the moment when faith begins to take root. When you decided to believe, the universe started moving in your favor. Heaven heard your prayer the very first time you spoke it. And what you're experiencing now isn't the creation of blessings. It's the alignment of timing. Everything that was meant for you is finding its way back to you. For days, months, even years, things that were once out of reach are now starting to come together. Maybe you've been stuck, financially, emotionally, or spiritually. You've prayed, worked hard, and still, it seemed like nothing was changing. But here's the truth. Faith doesn't always reveal itself instantly. Sometimes, it hides behind silence, testing how long you're willing to keep believing when you can't see any sign of change. And that's where the miracles begin. Not in the noise of the world, but in the quiet moments where you continue to trust, even when everything around you seems still. The first miracle isn't in your bank account, your job, or your circumstances. It happens within your spirit. You start thinking differently. You start speaking differently. The problems that once terrified you now look smaller. Instead of saying, "I can't," you begin whispering, "Maybe I can." That spark of divine confidence is the first step toward transformation. Look for the signs in the next few days. Don't expect a big, dramatic change right away. Look for the whispers. Maybe you'll hear from someone you haven't spoken to in years, or a job posting will suddenly catch your eye. Maybe an old idea will resurface, one you once thought impossible. These aren't coincidences. They're signs that the impossible is beginning to move. There's a rhythm to faith. First, you believe, and then the world starts to adjust around you. It doesn't happen all at once, but it always begins with a decision to trust and to keep moving forward. A woman from California shared how after completing the 7-day prayer, she didn't win the lottery, nor did she suddenly become rich. But she woke up each day with a peace she hadn't felt in years. She started smiling again. And on the 7th day, she felt free. 2 weeks later, she received a job offer for a position she hadn't even applied for, and the manager said her name had come up in conversation, and they thought she was perfect for the role. She realized that the prayer hadn't just changed her situation, it had changed her energy. And that energy changed everything. That's how this works. You don't chase after blessings. You attract them by becoming aligned with your true self. Think of it like tuning a radio. The station is always broadcasting, but you can't hear it until you adjust the dial. Once you do, the message comes through clearly. The same happens with your life. God's blessings have always been there. You just had to tune your heart to the right frequency. And each time you say the forbidden Lord's Prayer, you're getting closer to that frequency. If you've made it this far, you've already proven something incredible. You've chosen to stay, to believe, and to give faith another chance. That decision alone has set miracles in motion. But now comes the most important part, sustaining it. Faith without consistency fades. It's like a fire that will burn bright at first but eventually die out if you don't feed it. So I encourage you to continue this practice even after the 7 days. Let this prayer become part of your daily rhythm. Let it be your morning light, your nightly calm, and your anchor in the storm. Because this prayer isn't just about money or success, it's about peace. It's about learning to trust again in God, in life, and in yourself. There's something powerful about a person who walks with quiet faith. You can feel it when they enter a room. They don't beg life to be kind. They expect it to be. They know who holds their future, and they move with calm confidence. That's the person you are becoming. And deep inside, part of you already feels it, that quiet certainty, that inner peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. That's your soul remembering the truth you were never alone, never forgotten, and never unloved. You've been walking through the preparation for your breakthrough. When God prepares to bless you, He doesn't start with your surroundings. He starts with your heart. He strengthens it, tests it, and teaches it to hold what's coming next. Because a blessing without foundation can crumble. So if your journey has felt heavy, don't see it as punishment. See it as training. Every challenge was shaping the strength you'll need to carry what's next. And what's next is greater than what you've lost. The door that seemed closed yesterday may open tomorrow. The opportunity that slipped through your hands may return tenfold when the timing is right. All you need to do is stay ready, keep believing, keep praying, and keep your energy open. Because the same God who started this work in you will finish it. While you wait, don't wait in worry, wait in gratitude. Gratitude is what turns waiting into receiving. Every time you say thank you, even before the miracle arrives, you are pulling it closer. So wherever you are right now, whether in your car, at work, or sitting quietly, take a moment. Close your eyes and whisper, "Thank you. Thank you for what I can't see yet. Thank you for what's already on its way. Thank you for what I've survived. Thank you for what's about to begin." That's the posture of faith, the sound of a miracle in progress. If you've been with me through this journey, you've already proven something extraordinary. You are willing to grow, to believe, and to rise. I encourage you to stay connected because this is only the beginning. Subscribe to the Bond with God and join thousands of others who walk the same path of faith, renewal, and breakthrough. You'll receive prayers and reflections that strengthen your faith, attract money, and remind you that God still works miracles in the modern world. Keep the fire of faith alive and watch as heaven responds to a heart that never stopped believing. The impossible is starting to move. Stay faithful, stay open, and watch your life change. This is your time, your season of breakthrough. The shift has already begun. As you take the next steps on this journey, remember that your faith is the key to unlocking the miracles that await you. No matter where you are or what challenges you face, know that God is working behind the scenes, aligning the universe to bring you the blessings you deserve. Keep believing, keep praying, and most importantly, keep your heart open. Every prayer you speak, every act of faith you take, is a step closer to the life of peace, prosperity, and freedom that is already on its way. Don't let doubt or fear hold you back. Trust that you are on the path to something greater, and when you align with God's will, everything is possible. This is your season of breakthrough, and the shift has already begun. Keep moving forward, stay connected to your faith, and watch as the impossible starts to unfold in your life. The best is yet to come.